Hey guys, it is Bethany Schnieder here, and let me turn up the brightness up again, just real quick. Where is it? Yeah, here. Hold on. There we go. It may increase the temperature of my phone, but that's okay. Anyways, and welcome to a brand new episode of Let's Play Shall We Date Love Tangled. Last time where we left off, we were out on our daily morning jog with Mitchell. And it's not, and I know it's Mitchell, not Michelle. What do you think I am? What do you think I am? Having like a speech impediment issue? Get better equipment. Get better laptop equipment, phone, tablet, whatever the heck. Okay, Anyway, besides the point, we went out a walk with Mitchell, and we learned a little few things about him, but, you know, we're doing better on our jogging, though. It's just, things have been crazy, and then a swimming coach, too. You know, things happen. So, let's continue on from here. Oh, and by the way, since I'm recording like 5 days before Christmas, this will be actually uploaded till December 26th after this is done. So, in the future, Christmas over, and I'm like, yay, Christmas went absolutely insane! Because we got a lot of plans to do. So, yeah. I feel so fresh today! It must be thanks to all that jogging. At work, I'm adjusting the controls that set the humidity and the temperature. As the coyote leopards roam about the area, I inspect each one to make sure they are healthy. They're so pretty though, like oh my gosh, pretty leopard. If you're ever going to breed, wouldn't a more natural environment be better for you? I asked casually to a female coyote leopard that wandered nearby. What use is a natural environment? Whoa, Timo! Oh my gosh, Timo. I spin around to find Timo staring at me with a cold gaze. Oh crap. Uh-oh. I never heard him coming in. What are you so surprised for? Were you sleeping? Was that you talking in your sleep? Can I just punch you in the face into the next millennium, please? You're rude. As if I could sleep standing up. How did this guy always manage to get on my bad side so quickly? I see. So you were actually serious about that. You mean about a more natural environment? Of course I was. Do you even know what we're here for? He's like one of those guys that kind of like gets on your nerves a tiny bit, and I gotta say now, he's kind of getting on my nerves. I shouldn't let that bother me, just like the people that correct me in comments. But whatever. Timo sighs with disappointment and shake his head. To help the coyote leopards reproduce and multiply. Exactly. And we need that to happen on account of their numbers being scanned. He crosses his arms behind his back and stares me down. Great, another one of Timo's lectures. Oh God. They're endangered because they're a dying species. I know. Obviously, the poaching is a major contributor to that. With the safety of poachers we provide, one would assume their numbers would grow. But let me ask you this. Are they multiplying or not? They aren't. Every year they're just less and less. So you see, it's not likely this environment is to blame for their deadline. I know what you're trying to say, but what use would a natural environment be if they reproduce so little in the wild? Then what do you think should be done? The artificial insemination, of course? What's that? I know that sounds a little dumb, but I just never heard of these things before. Maybe it's because I never go outside much. That's okay. I'm against that. I know it worked before, but it puts too much stress on the animals. Our job is not to increase their numbers, but to provide them in the future. We can't say we've done any good if they can't survive without our interference. Sorry if I'm bringing the camera down. Sorry. What are you suggesting is the stroking on our own egos, proving that they couldn't exist without us? Since humans have learned to domicile animals, that's all that's ever been. Kaito lovers may be special, but it's all the same for cats and dogs. He's got a point. We raise them, feed them, and trade them for our own pleasure. Perhaps, but we don't have to be like everyone else. Boom! Look at that. We're not doing this to put Kaito leopards on an exhibit or anything. We're doing this so that someday they could go back into the wild. That's why I think we need to make a natural environment and figure out what's the real problem. Is that we're here? That is what we're here for, isn't it? Your father would say the same thing. I see he has influenced you greatly. This isn't about my father. This is my personal opinion as a scientist. Timo unfolds his hands from behind his back and touches his jaw thoughtfully. I will express your opinion to my supervisor. Please do. I'll have to get a better dealing with Timo if I'm going to get anything done here. Gosh, that Timo. He's so... Which reminds me. Do you know the animal shelter groups that come and go to our facility? I haven't spoken to them personally, but I know they bring animals in need. Well, one of those animal shelter groups is suing in a big pharmaceutical company. Ooh, why would they do that? Supposedly, they took the animals from shelter to raise under their own care. Rumor has it that they're using them for just experiments. If that's true, that's awful! It's just a rumor for now, but they also been paying bribes. Whatever they're up to, it's no good. Well, I'm glad someone's trying to stop them. I'll never forget anyone who treats animals like that. But in the end, they're just being used for our benefit. Only through experimentation can new medicines for humans and animals be discovered. The shelters do what they can, but many animals having trouble finding a home. Aww, this is actually really true. I've seen a lot of TV shows that contain such kind of stuff that relate to animal shelters, or at least and animals are trying to struggle to find a home for their families and everything like that. It's stuff to think about like that. It gets me really deep in thought right now. If no one takes them in, then they send to research and educational institutions for experimental purposes. No way! If you ask me, or rather if you ask the animals, it's all the same to them. They're just being used by humans either way. This is... I don't even know anymore. I'm just... Timo finishes speaking and leaves in a hurry. Good for him. His words sound so harsh as it is, but what he's saying might be right. Even with an endangered species, are we saving them because we want to? Dang, I can't think straight because... Oh my gosh. Is the path I'm heading down really helpful to the animals I want to save so much? Are my goals here really what I'm after all? So much thinking. My brain. I'm not that stupid. It's just so much happened. So I'm like, There sure are a ton of research papers about reviving endangered species. Too bad most of them talk about using artificial insemination. I was hoping to find some referencing climates in natural environments. I sort of pile of references and materials lying on my desk. Huh? What's this? Shoot! This one's has to do back to the library. I wish I could keep reading, but I really better return this. That's so relatable. Like, oh my gosh. I get ready to head out and leave my room to return the paper to the library. As I pass through the lounge, I see Nolan and Josh arguing across the cafe counter. What are they arguing about? He's not a little kid. I think he can survive one day without it. But Nolan, he must maintain a strict diet according to his trainer. He's the one who forgot it. If that's important, he'll come back. Forget about him. Perhaps. However, Nolan, Josh, what's going on? Oh, Bethany, Mitchell seems to have forgotten his lunch. I would love to deliver it to him, but Nathaniel has given me some errands to do. It's enough to joke that grown man like him to have his lunch made for him every day. You know he has special requirements, Nolan. He's an athlete after all. I'm sure you are more aware of that than anyone else. So, where has Mitchell run off to? He has gone to the Kaleido Community Center to instruct children on how to swim. The community center? Isn't the library I'm going to right there? Josh, I'm going to the library anyhow. I'll take it to him on the way. Why? I would be so much obliged if you could. Certainly. The two are practically right next to each other. As I flash Josh a smile as I swipe the lunch bag off the counter. That guy can be such a pain. Pfft. As Josh worries, the worried eyes followed me, I'd leave Eliza Court. When I get to the community center, I head straight for the pool area. Good thing I made it before lunch. He probably hasn't realized he forgot it yet. Just where in the world is Mitchell anyhow? I began my search around the pool, but having trouble finding him. Nothing will change no matter how many times you ask. I heard a familiar voice coming from the waiting room near the pool. Isn't that Mitchell I hear? Uh-oh. Oh boy. I'm expecting something to happen that brings out a different side to Mitchell, but what's going on? I slide closer to the cracked open door and I see Mitchell in a swimsuit and an elderly man talking. Ugh. Yep, he totally looks like somebody from Free. I don't know. I know what you're saying, Coach, but I told you a million times. I've always pushed my limits, so I know myself best. It's far too early for me to come back. It's not that simple. I just can't go back and compete whenever people want me to do. Mitchell, I know everything you've come through to get this far. And I'm not saying you're wrong either. Then why? If you were just a normal athlete, you could do whatever you want. But you're not. You're a gold medalist. The whole country is counting on you. They need you. Oh my gosh, this is harsh! Not just them, but your team, trainer, nutritionists, and coaches too. We're all thinking about the best for you every day and night. I can understand how you feel, but remember that you're not the only one who your decisions impact anymore. You know, I'm really thankful if you let me step away from swimming for a while, but it's not going that well at all. I'm just not ready to come back yet. Mitchell! He's coming this way! Oh my gosh. Oh god. I'm really scared. I don't know what's going on. I'm really scared. I leap to the side of the door hoping to stay out of sight. Holy crap! Mitchell bursts through the door, shoving aside his frustration. Damn it! His clenched fist slams the line of the metal lockers, rattling and shaking the walls. Oh my gosh, I'm scared! Oh my gosh, whoa! A loud clash startles me, making my body shiver and curl. Mitchell storms out without even noticing me behind the door's shadow. Wow! I never seen Mitchell act so angry before. On top of that, the way he spoke to his coach was totally different than how I've heard him speak so far. Maybe he just gets like that because swimming is his lifelong passion. Unwilling to chase after him, I hug his forgotten lunch bag close to my chest. Oh my gosh, this is... Oh! Mitchell-senpai, it's okay. That night, as I am poring over my new papers from the library, there's a knock at my door. I wonder who it is coming at this hour. Yes? I open the door to see what it is. And... Mitchell! Holy crap! Sorry for dropping by so late. On his face is usual serene smile. Were you getting ready for bed? No, it's okay. I was going to look over some documents. Want to come in? No, this will just take a minute. He says while hanging a bag atop of my floor. I heard you brought my lunch to the reception desk where I work. Oh, yeah. Does he know I overheard his conversation too? They said a young woman brought it. I wondered who it could be until the Josh sent me a message. Thanks. If I miss that meal, my nutrition will be completely messed up. Don't mention it. I was stopping by the library anyway. Right now he's acting like he always does around me. Maybe I shouldn't ask him why he's acting so different earlier. I already feel bad enough as I was eavesdropping, though. Mitchell, I'm sorry. The truth is, when I went to take your lunch over there, I overheard your conversation. That is you and your coach talking. What? Oh gosh, he's not gonna like us after this. Oh gosh. And cliffhangers! Dang those cliffhangers! Oh my goodness. Well, sorry guys, we're gonna have to wait until the next part to come out. Frick. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and if you haven't yet, then why not share this video to your friends, your family. Hopefully they'll like something like this too. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And hopefully you guys had a wonderful Christmas, and the New Year's are coming along very quickly, which is pretty insane, but this year went by so fast, and only look forward to the good things in life. That's what I'm going to be doing this next year. Alright, anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Cliffhanger music! Oh god.